Hi, I'm Adora, a content designer here at KiwiCo, and today we're building the Wrist Rockets crate. Are you ready to blast into action? Part A, make a launcher for your right wrist. First, attach this round wooden piece to a sticky foam. Make sure the KiwiCo logo is on the outside. Next, attach a pump through this top hole. Our first stop and check. Make sure the pump is poked through the foam side. Next, stick a washer to a foam piece. Then, thread the piece onto the end of the pump, the clear side facing out. Then, attach the tube. Push all the way in. Another stop and check. Make sure the tube covers the entire nozzle. Now, repeat steps 1 through 5 to build another launcher for your left wrist. Once you're done, set it aside to use in Part B. Now, place a pawl on this wood piece. Then, twist the screw to hold it in place. Next, roll out a slap band. Then, place a band mount toward the middle. You may need to curve the band to get it through the opening. Alright, attach the band to the wood piece here. Then, twist the screw to hold in place. Next, place this sticky foam here. Alright, flip over and add a T-nut here. Then, bring your pump back and poke a bolt through this hole. Next, twist the bolt through the T-nut. Alright, attach the ratchet handle onto the dart mount. The KiwiCo logo should face out. Let's stop and check. Make sure the KiwiCo logo is showing. Alright, attach a dart mount base here. Then, twist the screw to hold in place. Next, place the piece you just made onto the launcher. Twist the screw in from the bottom. You can use a multi-tool to tighten. Alright, attach the other side of the tube here. Only getting it halfway in is okay. Now, time to add your darts. Part B, make a launcher for your left wrist. Alright, now that we've finished our launcher for the right hand, we'll be making a launcher for the left hand too. So many of the steps from Part A will be repeated. Okay, add a pawl to this wooden piece. Now, twist the screw in to hold the pawl in place. Okay, roll out another slap band. Next, add a band mount halfway onto the slap band. You'll need to curve the band to slip through the mount's opening. Then, place the band onto the wooden piece. Now, twist in a screw to hold in place. Then, add a sticky foam piece here. Now, flip over and add in a T-clip. Next, grab the extra pump you set aside in part A. Poke a bolt through this hole. Then, twist the bolt through the T-nut. Then, poke the dart mount through the ratchet handle. Make sure the triangle faces up this time. Okay, let's stop and check. Make sure the triangle is showing. Now attach a dart mount base here. Then, twist on a screw. All right, place the piece here. Next, from the bottom, twist the screw in tight. Use the multi-tool to tighten. Then, attach the tube here. Remember, halfway in is okay. All right, turn and start adding in your darts. Now that you've finished building, let's test it out. I'll show you using the right wrist launcher. First, put the wrist launcher on. Then, wrap the band around your wrist. Then, squeeze the pump to launch the dart. To reload, click the ratchet back and forth, like so. Then, launch and repeat. Here's some launch tips so that you can get the most out of your launchers. First, to adjust your grip, use your index and your middle finger and place them directly over the center of your pump. To make it easier to squeeze the pump, leave some space between the dart and the dart mount. If you want the dart to launch even further, push it all the way back. Now, when reloading, click the ratchet to the side and then upright. Don't pull it back. If you run into trouble while playing, I've got you. If the darts don't launch, make sure that 1, the darts aren't bent, torn, or damaged in any way. 2, the bottom edge of the dart mount should go all the way down into the slot. 3, the base is screwed tightly into the wood. And 4, the tube is connected to the pump and to the dart mount base. If new darts won't rotate into place, make sure the bottom edge of the dart mount goes down into the slot and the base is screwed tightly into the wood. Bringing this up again just in case you're having trouble. If the darts don't launch, click the ratchet handle to the side and upright. Don't pull back. If the foam ring on the dart mount base starts to wear out, just replace it with one of these. Part C, make a stomp launcher. Now that you've got both launchers built, we've got some extra fun if you want to know how to build a stomp launcher. First, remove the pump and foam disc. Then, attach the pump to the tube. Next, set the launcher on smooth ground. Now, stomp with your foot to launch. There are tons of fun ways to play with your launchers. One of my favorites is bocce darts. First, stick a red dart to a smooth surface, like a window. That's going to be your target. Then, each player gets their own launcher with 6 darts, blue and yellow. And then, take turns launching. After all the darts have been fired, whoever shot the one nearest to the red dart is the winner. Now, there's a lot of cool science happening to launch your darts. When you launch darts, you're using the power of air. The pump in your launcher may seem empty, but it's actually full of air. Just put your finger in front of the nozzle and squeeze the pump. Do you feel the air trying to push your finger out of the way? That's because when you squeeze the pump, you're squishing the air inside. Of course, all that air has to go somewhere. And what's the fastest way out? Through the nozzle. When air pushes hard on things, it can move them. That's what happens with your dart. The squished air pushes the dart out of the way so it can get out. And whoosh, it sends the dart flying. Very cool. Talk about being blown away. Thanks so much for building with us today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Squeeze the pump to launch the dart. Thank you. Oh, I didn't know why. I thought I could catch that. While the other player loads 6. This is really fun to fire. It makes me feel like Black Widow with her little wrist thingies.